98%. Okay, this is the inside of the Lions Museum. I've been here before, but I was here on that photo shoot with Mike getting his awards or his car inducted into here. These were big back in the day, and then when they got out of style, you could get them for nothing.
The American version of the Fiat Jolly, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. What is this in here? A little flatty? What? Look at that head on that thing, Shaun.
Oh,
God, it's someone. I think my dad told me what it was. It was a flatty with.
It's a overhead intake with the exhaust still.
Yeah, look at the heads though. Look at the valve reliefs in the heads. That's what they look like. I don't know if that's what they look like. I guess we'll find out later. Wow. This is one of the best, both auto and race museum in Southern California. Next to the...
I took apart one of those drivetrain out of it.
Out of a Superbird?
Yeah, the Plymouth. And it was a 4-speed tri-power drag pack car. And it was a guy in Australia had bought it. And we took
a 4-speed Superbird. Pack. That would have the 440?
The tri-power.
With a 440 with a tri-power, not a Hemi.
Not a Hemi.
Okay.
Okay. So it was neat with all the different axle deeper ratio and kind of oddities. Oh, what a terrible car to drive.
Oh yeah, but, yeah.
It was all legit on its
right.
But so honest, the car was so non-rust.
Right.
And it was the Hugger orange kind of color.
This is beautiful.
And a black vinyl top. And the gentleman in Australia said $38,000 we foil wrapped the motor and trans and bell housing and whatnot because you can't send wood into Australia and whatnot, so you can't put it on a pallet. So they had to pay for that. And it went on a different ship. And so I just took the major sub-assemblies.
Oh, the whole K-frame. The whole K-frame.
No, left the K as a roller.
Oh.
So it cost a little more to push it on in here.
Okay, you made a cradle for it.
And so the motor and trans and bell housing and all that. And they went over on 2 different ships, and by bringing it in the piece is not complete to be put together.
Right. You don't have to pay.
He saved that duty. Yeah.
So somebody told me about those bumps on those fenders. If there's a hole in there. Yeah, that's what it is. It's for tire clearance, but those are just fake. Nice General Lee.
Well, the street ones didn't get the whole thing.
It was funny, Shaun. Back in the 70s, I worked for W.R. Grace, and I would go to lunch up at Griffith Park because they had there's a nice little bar and grill there. I would have a lunch and maybe a beer for lunch. And while I was sitting there, a whole transporter full of General Lees would show up, and they were prop cars, and they would do a couple. I couldn't stay to watch them, but that's what they were. There's a whole stable of these cars that they made for prop cars. Old Batmobile.
One of Dick's better known cars, huh?
Yeah, but this is not one of his. This is somebody else's. George Barris's. This isn't George Barris's.
No, that one's squirreled away by it.
Yeah. Somebody paid like too much for it, $2.5 million for it.
It's but it is, Adam West stuff.
Yeah. That's what a mistake, but what a style car though. Style, look at the head, the grill.
I never wanted to do a pro street car unless I could get a 58 two-door post.
Two-door post, that's all.
Post range, and I thought that would make a kitchen pro street car.
I'm dying to see how those cables go through that column to shift that transmission.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, what a styling thing of the day, you look at it.
Well, and everybody was at the time.
I mean, was this vents under here?
Remember the Chevy flat roofs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
Wow,
right?
that's what they were. Nice Chevelle. Look at this 67 Chevelle. 66. I'll get it right.
My favorite car for eons was my favorite car, and I actually owned one for 7 years.
First muscle car from the factory, 50 O's 88.
Yeah. You know, the most brilliant thing Chevy ever did
What's that?
was buy a license from Oldsmobile's adjustable rocker arm setup.
Really?
Yeah, and Oldsmobile was dumber than dirt.
Why is
Giving
it
it to them,
hardtop
but they
red?
could use, they needed the money. This is a rare hardtop because, well, it's a Monty, so it's obviously going to be a 454 car, right?
4-speed.
Oh, it's an LS3 402 4-speed.
Yeah.
What they did is they found them, and then they took it down to bare fiberglass.
The one thing we don't say is my uncle's name while we're here.
These are Willys Americars.
If I say my uncle's name, a bunch of people will raise their hand and say, he owes me money. Which he probably does.
Or these 77s.
So one time at Irwindale, everybody decided to collect on what he owed them and took everything off their cars.
There's my pickup I had.
So this is the Willys sedan, huh? I've never seen
So
it.
that's what my pickup truck was that I traded for the new
Yeah.
Rambler 770, which was that rear door eliminated, stuck to the
Oh,
pillar, and then the box on it. That's like my pickup that was in the backyard.
There you go,
Number
John.
5, boys.
Sean's a Marine. You don't say was a Marine. Sean is always a Marine. You never was anything. That old. Now I know artillery wheels. What are those wheels?
Those are their artillery wheels. They
Without
only
the
had their
center?
own design.
Look at the color on that.
It's awesome. No,
Wow.
I don't like this green, but
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that car any other
Ooh,
way.
look at this. Now this was a 41 Willys, wasn't it? What is it?
Yes, remember,
Ugly
dude
car.
hit the wall
Yeah.
at the revival.
Wow. Beautiful
His
blue
fender
on
end.
this.
It's gorgeous blue, isn't it?
Injected small block Chevy. Here
This
is
is like the heaven home.
this is the last Willys made, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
the
Aero
Aero.
Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how wide that body was on that. But yet a short wheelbase. God, they really got a lot done in here. What?
Willys Knight, I think.
A Willys Knight?
I think it's a Knight.
Yeah, it is. Roadster.
I know it's a good sized car, yeah.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is like the
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you guys.
somewhat similar to the size of a Franklin.
Yeah, yeah. God, they got so much new stuff. Wow. Now we have old forklifts.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
God, they did a great job. So the guy who started this owns Price Transfer, which is next door, his trucking company. What a great. How you doing? Good, 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 good. Cars are looking good. Where's the 55?
It's in the garage.
Is it in the garage?
You only drive one at a time.
Okay. It is.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to see one of my all-time favorite cars out of the history of the automobile? Happens to be right there.
Right there. When they came out, I thought that was a custom. The way those headlights were.
My favorite's the 61.
61.
61.
And then, which year had the floating headlights? The Imperial?
Yeah, I was never a fan of that body. I don't know, Mopar Max makes some hideous, truly hideous cars. But I love the tail of this car in blue. As
Oh,
we
yeah.
go around
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
outside. I think it has one of the most beautiful trunks.
So now you remember these guys, Sean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
who doesn't?
Well, they come and pull out the donut top. They always stopped at your bus stop in the morning. No, no, no. I mean, it's everywhere you look. This stuff. I like this little 64. Yeah,
Look at the jacket in here.
yeah.
Jesse Tank, hey, he's got his 58. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, the Drag Strip Museum, yeah. They're having an event today, so if you don't get in, stop I got 80 pieces. Like, I've been here.
I've seen about 15
That
Willys.
is at American Materials.
Well,
Yeah, that's Kathy.
pause the video if you need to see any of this. Doing a quick scan. Excuse me. Some of these names are mostly West Coast people. I mean, this is when I used to go to drives with my uncle. This is Lions back in the day, but I mean, it was very casual. None of the big rigs and the garbage that comes with the free trailer teams. Funny cars, it's like a show.
That's what that is. Small import cab. It's Japanese.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, 63? 62.
61, he's got a bunch of
Yeah,
values.
that's what I'm saying. Oh, 62, 60.
Yeah, really nice charger.
The 61 is 60.
Minor.
I got a 413 a guy gave me recently, and I'm thinking, I got a 440 I was going to put in like 63, but he gave me a 413, and I've been looking for one for a long time, because that would be more like what would be in a 63 with your 413. Now, obviously, he came out with a 413.
The stories and the BS is funny.
That way the
33 Willys.
Because if you rotate
62.
set patterns are offset.
Always tell by the headlights and the cab.
It doesn't line up. You have to rotate.
So when you go to my house, this is where you see a picture of a Topolino, AA fuel altered, right and walking in my house, my uncle's. And
Love the welded up doors with the hinges.
yeah. Even has a handle that.
You got to be a brave soul to go in these things with no wheelbase.
It has the old turn. It still has a turn signal sitting right there. See him right there in front of that cow?
Oh yeah, the semaphores.
Yeah,
Never seen one. That's original.
it's the original body.
On that car, it's original paint. Yeah. Yeah, they still come out.
No, I love the upholstered.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What else you can do with it? Just a cat, ugly cat. Yeah, crazy cars.
Yeah, that's a Mutant Ninja Turtle if you ever.
A guy got killed in it, and that's the end of the whole career. So yeah, that's. What's that?
It's a Pontiac.
Olds, isn't it? I think it's the Oldsmobile.
It's not an Oldsmobile.
Well, what's look at sticking out of the cowl on that thing? What is that? The exhaust? Yeah. It looks like it was a turbo car. Wow, what do you think it is? And we're off. What do you think?
It's just double tough, but
What do you think? Intake, exhaust? I think it's intake. There's exhaust underneath the car.
could it be a
Like a tunnel ram? Side drive, up drive?
On a flathead, going to a flathead.
Drive-in
So a
theater
turbo
right
to a
there. That's
flathead.
cool. I think they have this set up for events also. We're just gonna have to make a lot of money, Sean, and have a party here. Have the Beach Boys play. Right. Excuse me. Has a beautiful candy on there. See the gold underneath it.
Gorgeous car. Hey, the car that can upshift 180 times.
What's that?
That's the car that can upshift 180 times.
What are you talking about?
The soundtrack on Roll It.
Oh yeah,
As
yeah.
a kid,
yeah.
I watched it over and over, and I said, no,
Yeah.
the guy never downshifts, but he does a lot
So
of
I had a
upshifting.
neighbor. I used to wash their car, and they had. I remember this because of the door handles, but they had one of these roadster tops on it, but it wasn't this nice. It was kind of a wanky
This
one.
is my dad's fave out of all of them.
Yeah?
My mom likes the 56, but my dad likes the Sport Roadster.
See the 300.
61, 63, 63 I think is his.
The side of it is plain, you know. They just Chryslers are always been
But
like plain
the
things. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite dashes in
The tail
the
type?
history of the car. No. The dash is like Buck Rogers in the 21st century,
Look at
or 25th century. The Speedo, it's a big perspex.
look at the
from
look
the
at the seats,
Shaun.
Sean.
Oh yeah.
And a console in the middle.
The 4-speed car that is in the definitive guide to Chrysler letter cars.
Right.
Okay. There's a 4-speed car listed and pictured in Fallon, Nevada. Well, that's where I went to school, and I
My
sat in
dad
that
always
car that's
telling
from the
me we
book.
fell in Nevada.
Yeah. But Curly Eckert owned that. He was the farmer
Really?
from the home builder that divorced with his wife. She blew up the motor. She couldn't afford to pay the bill for the motor, so he paid the bill and gave her some extra money and got the car. I sat in that car as a kid
Wow.
many times. It never drove.
What is that? Is that a turn signal indicator?
maybe? Or a Clifford alarm? No, it's an LED.
Oh, it's LED. You think it's aftermarket? Well, LED would have to be, but I don't think.
The trim matches so
I know.
well to
I know.
everything
If it
else.
was, if it was,
You remember Mopar did those little lights, but they
I know,
weren't
but they
nearly
weren't.
that
They couldn't
small.
get a bulb that small. Willys.
This is so 37.
Right,
That's
ugly.
who hit the wall with the
Yeah.
primer.
Yeah. Ugly. Ugly.
I felt so bad for his fender being pushed down.
Wow.
Right. And then there's your.
I think they look so much better with the 40
Is this really a
bezels.
stalker?
Yeah. 41. 4-cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Four
this one
bang.
here is in white. When they have no paint at all,
Right.
they're like that complete. They're 100. So
Yeah.
who knows what that one's like.
Yeah. When in a good market. Couldn't give that thing away.
It's kind of lost too, isn't it?
But
Other than the fact
That's-
that the Willys,
that's kind of wild. Whatever for you use it for.
stage and lane, doesn't know.
Okay.
Everybody used to-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I always wanted the gold cars.
So we would, Balboa had these. And they were, you take your life in your hands. You need a Hans device today if you did it.
I remember being
That's why I'm so screwed
killed by
up.
my uncle in one of those things. I was like, holy heck. He about knocked my head off.
Amp car. So what time does the party start? Are you the maitre d' for the party?
I'm sorry, I
Are
didn't.
you the security? Are you the maitre d' or music?
No, I'm just a volunteer.
Oh.
I'm the head volunteer for the museum.
The head volunteer.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sean.
Sean, how you
Yeah, I'm
doing?
Randy,
Bill.
and we're all. I'm just kidding. I'm just screwing with you, but
I got a thick skin. I'm a plumber by trade.
Oh no! Yeah, yours just my bread and butter. Is that what they
There you
say? Well, thanks for volunteering, man. We're both veterans. We know all about volunteering.
I come from a heavy military family.
Oh, good.
I got a brother that served in both Desert Storm and the first Gulf War.
Good. And you?
I couldn't serve because I have diabetes.
I will
had
not
it
hold
since
that
I-
against you. I don't.
But,
We call that protecting the home front.
My father was a Vietnam vet
Oh,
and a
good for
Korean
him.
War vet.
Good.
Yeah, too.
My father-in-law was a Green Beret,
Oh.
and my wife's brother, which her father, he didn't want to be outdone by his father, so he went in as a U.S. Army Ranger. So me and my wife have a heavy military background, and we support every bit of it.
My son
Good.
did Afghanistan twice.
She said she might show up.
My dad's dad served in World War I as a political dissident from Italy. Came over
World War
in
One?
13. Yeah, he came over in 13. Yeah, so
Hi everybody, welcome to the Alliance Automobilia Foundation. I just want to let you know, at 11:30, out in the front corner of the property, we will have a Nitro startup. So that will be at 11:30 today. At 1 o'clock on the starting line, we'll have a discussion panel with our
You can
local
pick up my business
celebrities.
card up
And
there.
at 2 o'clock,
That's
we'll
my
have our
beautiful
raffle.
wife. She's
So
the redhead,
enjoy the rest
the
of
only
the day.
redhead up
If you have
there.
any questions, please,
And,
feel
she'll
free to
get-
walk up to anyone that has a
My dad's
line.
Italian.
Automobile
my wife,
insurance,
she-
and
My
we'll-
brother looks like a Puerto
Have a great
Rican,
day. Thank you for
and I
being
look
here
like,
today. Thank you.
what do they call it, a privileged person.
So, are they gonna have these every year now?
We're doing it every weekend.
Every weekend?
We have an event just about every weekend.
Really?
In fact, in May, we've got the 50th anniversary of the Camaro. We're gonna be here, so we'll have a parking lot.
So, Sean, we gotta look for a place to have the unveiling of my car. You know what I mean? It's either here or someplace, NHRA or up at Eagle Field, whatever. We'll get it done. Okay.
Look at
Well,
the-
nice meeting you, guy. Thank you for volunteering for here.
Where's it?
I would if I
Old to the rocket.
Yeah, with the glass under. Okay, Sean, let's go. We got a full day. But I'm the one the money. Okay, look at this. O's again
I got to do a feature ceramic.
with the O's.
I got to do a feature ceramic. It had a
That is
324
beautiful.
in it. The car was a 49, and it had the 324 high compression 4-barrel motor.
Okay, so here's what my uncle had that I just drove me crazy.
With the hydromatic, we got it to work too.
Yeah, one of these. Look at the wheels.
The 8-lug.
Mother, he would tell me, take those wheels off. Like, all these are dummies. No, those are lug nuts. You can, yeah. That was, and then the drum was ribbed or finned, and the drum was just as big as the wheel.
Yeah,
It was finned, but this is a beautiful car. Now he had the Bonneville. Was this the Ponte
Well,
Ventura? The Bonneville and this were exactly the same.
And remember the 1.5-year roof? They made it.
Right. The
There was
bubble top.
There was a couple hundred left over.
Yeah,
roofs in
his
62,
was
but
white.
Pretty much just.
I know I had
69.
a 389 in it, tri-power. 62, 67, O's 442. First year of the big cars. Wow, so much here.
That's the wheels I put on my wife's 72 Chevy stepside.
These?
Yeah.
I'm not a big
I
fan of
forget
those big
the
wheels. I'm not a big fan of the big wheels, sorry. Big, a 409 car too. Look at that. Oh, 348. With a 4-speed. I'll be damned. FI car.
The wheels look good on the pickup.
Only bad thing about FI cars were they were all three on the tree. And they were bitch to drive. Okay. Not all, but most were. Look at this nice 56 with all dressed up with the wire hubcaps on it. That's beautiful 55. Well, Sean.
Rick Seifert? He does a curl as a flag. Maybe he added the injection afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this.
What?
Nice job.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I gotta get one of these. And I'll have Mike sign it. He's not here yet, huh?
Yeah, I come down.
Okay,
You'll know.
awesome.
When you hear that startup,
Oh, no.
he's here.
Let you know at 11:30, we will have a Nitro startup out in
This
the
is how
front
much?
lot.
$5?
At 1 o'clock here at the drive strip, we will have a discussion panel. And at 2 o'clock, we will have a raffle. Enjoy your day and thank you for joining us today.
And you're having one.
You wish you had a ponytail?
Oh, I want these too. I'm gonna give you one of these
We can
too.
give you a ponytail later. See all the little race videos? Yeah.
$6.62.
So the truck was right around here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
my
It's
dad
twice
was-
the price.
Think really? Yeah, I never.
Yeah, in fact, he's in number 3.
Really?
Yeah, he was a cartoonist, drag cartoons.
Yeah, told him to fill up the truck. I looked at it, hit $150, and they kept the ride on going.
Yeah, we see you at all the places.
We'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.
How much did it change? Oh, I have 100.
62 cents. Awesome. If you got 100, I can break it.
I don't carry anything normal.
Look at you.
It's been a good day.
I bet. Hold on.
I'm gonna ask
Oh,
my
here's a
wife for
5.
some money in my clip.
Here's a 5.
So, 10, 62, 64, 65,
That's how I have to buy my parts in the slot me now.
What's that?
I get a deal with the guys in the booth, and I give them a little deposit, and I go back and get the money from my wife.
Well, I just, you know,
There you are, sir.
But it slows me down because it makes me really want to get it since I have to make 2 trips. You know?
right. Let me turn this off.